Welcome to Lattice and Gentleman is here to report some very big news. We have a jury verdict. Moments ago before we were about to start we heard that there was a verdict. We know that Friday is a motivating factor about juries, coming up with decisions before the weekend. There's been about
Thanks
12
for
hours
watch
of
my video.
deliberations so far. The last we heard, Justice Marin said he was going to excuse the jury for the day, and then what just heard quite literally moments ago that the jury has reached a verdict. Now I think it is only fitting Dina thought as we start Political Beatdown today, which is co-host Ed by Michael Cohen, who was a witness in this case, a key witness in this criminal trial against Donald Trump, that at the very start of Thursday's Political Beatdown, moments before its poetic justice, if you will, though we'll have to see what the verdict ultimately is, that we would be able to hear this verdict, other itis Midas touch, announcing we have a verdict in the Trump criminal trial in New York. Now I don't want to spend the time speculating is this is a good thing, is this a bad thing. We're gonna find out together. We're going to respect the jury's verdict together regardless of what the outcome is, but the jury has reached a verdict. I think that is a very big deal, and we will all experience it together here on Political Beatdown, a show that was founded by Michael Cohen. Dina, your reaction to this news moments ago that there is a verdict? I mean, we are experiencing history. You and I been and reporting at the Midas Touch community and watching us now and hearing this verdict. These 12 jurors are going to be walking into the courtroom, and we are going to hear from the first person who has ever deliberated for a former president's criminal trial. Me and I cannot like the magnitude of thesis, just overwhelming. And for you, Toya, and it gave me chills when you said how this was for the show that Michael Cohen started because of the price he paid being part of the conspiracy. And for anybody who doubts the importance of this case, the reason why it may not sound as bad as the January 6 case or the document classified case is because candidate Trump didn't have as much power to abuse. President Trump had the power, but he broke the law in order to win his campaign, and then sat in that Oval Office and signed those checks to cover it up. And no matter the verdict, he sat in hard weeks of testimony from really honest, credible witnesses who were brave enough to come forward and tell the truth, and history will have those transcripts. We all know that what he was willing to do to harm our democracy. So this is history. I am proud that we have been able to analyze this in a way that I think was fair, was thoughtful, was informative for other fellow Americans to be able to have followed the long to have come to their own decision about what they think about his guilt or innocence, to be able to articulate why they think this is so important, why they think their verdict should be. But Toy, our point once this forers says the verdict we will all hear on Midas respect it, because that is what our justice system is about, is respecting those 12 people. Do they see it differently than you and I did? Possibly. And you know what, Donald Trump had his day in court, and whatever that juror says, the juror said. But I cannot overstate how happy I am that Alvin Bragg brought this case, and we all got to hear how much Donald Trump abused his spouse.
Thanks for watch my video.